Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving into one of the most captivating mysteries of ancient history, the submerged city of Dwaraka. For decades, we've heard it's just a myth from the Mahabharata, but recent discoveries suggest otherwise. So buckle up as we unravel the secrets of Dwaraka and explore the real history behind this legendary city. So let's start with a bit of background. According to the Mahabharata, Dwaraka was a grand fortified city. Built by none other than Lord Krishna himself, it was said to be located where the Gomti River meets the Arabian Sea. But here's the twist. After Krishna's death, the city was submerged under the sea. Sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, right? Well, fast forward to the 20th century. In the 1960s, Indian archaeologists stumbled upon what they believed to be the remnants of this lost city. In 1963, the Deccan College of Pune began excavations around the Dwarkadish temple. Their findings were fascinating. They confirmed that the city was at least 2,000 years old. This was huge, but it raised even more questions, because if the Mahabharata's timeline is accurate, Dwarka should be much older, potentially up to 8,000 years. You might be wondering, why the discrepancy? The initial excavations showed that Dwarka was built after the Mauryan period. But this didn't necessarily mean the city wasn't ancient. It just meant that the findings at that time were incomplete. Archaeologists were determined to dig deeper. In 1979, new excavations began after the demolition of some modern buildings near the temple. What was discovered was nothing short of astonishing. They unearthed multiple layers of ancient temples. Underneath a 9th century Vishnu temple, they found even older temples dating back to 15th to 16th century BCE. This layering of temples provided clear evidence that Dwarka had been a significant site for many centuries. But that's not all. Among the ruins, archaeologists uncovered a mysterious rectangular stone structure. Initially thought to be a well, it turned out to be a secret passage. This passage was mentioned in ancient texts and connected the Mahadev temple with the Dwarkadish temple. As the excavations continued, more discoveries were made. They found beautifully carved pillars from a 12th century temple and remnants of a city-state that included several towns and a large port. This indicated that Dwarka was not just a single city, but a thriving urban center with advanced technology and trade routes. Now let's talk about the marine excavations. Starting in 1983, the first marine archaeological team began exploring the underwater ruins. Despite numerous challenges, like a lack of funding and experienced divers, they managed to recover artifacts such as seals, iron objects, and triangular anchors. These findings supported the idea that Dwarka was indeed a major city-state, matching the descriptions from ancient texts. One of the most compelling aspects of this underwater exploration was the comparison of the site's physical features with descriptions from the Mahabharata. The submerged walls and fortified structures closely matched what was described in ancient scriptures. This alignment strengthened the argument that Dwarka was a real place, not just a myth. So what does all this mean? The evidence from both land and sea excavations shows that Dwarka wasn't just a legendary city, it was a real, highly advanced urban center that existed thousands of years ago. But here's the kicker. Despite these groundbreaking discoveries, Dwarka isn't widely discussed or taught. It's puzzling, isn't it? We have solid archaeological evidence that challenges traditional views. Yet this story isn't as well known as it should be. People always talk about Atlantis and other mythical cities with no proof of existence, but forget to talk about our very own Dwaraka, even after all the evidences. So there you have it, the incredible story of Dwaraka. It's not a myth, it's our history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. And let's keep the conversation going. What do you think about the real history behind Dwaraka? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.